right now, we're going to just show you what we do when we're doing our creative music making. When we play jazz, we're improvising. Improvising, that's just a long word that means making things up. So what we do is, instead of having the music memorized, like you would if you were a classical musician or you were in a rock band, we change it every time. We don't have it memorized. We every time try and create it fresh, new, and we improvise on the music. And I'm going to show you how we do that. First, let me ask you a question. How many of you have ever memorized a poem for school? Raise your hand if you memorized a poem. Very good. Put your hands down. Now, how many of you have ever been in a school play and you had to say lines in the play? All right? You had to memorize the lines. And if you put your hands down again. Now, you probably remember you had to say the lines exactly the same way. Or if you say the poem, memorize those words. That's what classical musicians do. That's what a lot of popular musicians do. They memorize it. Or they're reading music. They have their music up on a piece of paper and they read the notes on the music. Well, instead of doing that, what we're doing is more like having a conversation with music. We're having a musical conversation. And what we're doing is we're talking to each other. We're talking, but we're using our instruments. We're using notes and rhythms and harmonies and all sorts of stuff. Like, I may say something to Matt, the bass player, and he has no idea what I'm going to say musically. I might say, and he's got to say, like, he has no idea. Then I could go. He's going to say. He doesn't know what I'm going to say. It's not like we've memorized this. We're just making it up. I could have gone like this. Right, and it's just like if you were having a conversation with one of your friends. You don't memorize what you're going to say before you come to school. You just see one of your friends. You might see him and you might say, hey, did you see that SpongeBob episode on TV last night? And they might say, no, I missed it. What happened? And you go, oh, you won't believe it. Patrick is such a dummy. I can't get over it. And you're talking, right? And that might be what we do. Like Paul on the drums he might want to join in the conversation. So I might play something that makes him want to have something to say. That up. Those are songs. We can make up songs. We can do all sorts